This video is for Theme Research and D-Awareness Unit Key Search, and in this video tutorial I'm going to take you through some advanced features of Google Image Search and set the next task. So as you well know, Google is a search engine, but Google allows us to not only search for web pages, but images as well. And the way we can access this is by going to the Google homepage and clicking on the Images button at the top. Let's say, for example, that I want to search for a picture of Larry Page. I will type in Larry Page. In case you're not sure, Larry Page is one of the co-founders of Google. You can see that what happens is I'm presented with a screen of results with pictures of Larry Page. Now the way that the Google search works, or the Google image search works, is that it will find every picture where that picture is being tagged with the words Larry Page. So you can see here, all of these pictures have been tagged with the words Larry Page. Now on the left hand side down here we have some advanced search tools for a Google image search, such as, let's say for example that I'm wanting to create a big banner advertisement about Larry Page. Well then if I want to do that, really what I need to do is find large images. If you notice this value here, these are dimensions of how big that picture is in terms of pixels. Notice that if I click the large advanced tool, it will filter all the images that have been found and only find for me images that are deemed as a large dimensions. Some other advanced tools that I can use is, for example, that maybe what I want to do is find pictures of just Larry Page's face. So I can click on the face advanced tool feature here, like that, and all I should find now are pictures of faces. Not necessarily are these going to be all of Larry Page. For example, this here is not Larry Page. This is actually Sergey Brin, who's the other co-founder of Google. However, these pictures have all been tagged with Larry Page. Other advanced tools, for example, let's say I want to find a logo. Maybe I want to find a Google logo. I can type in Google in my Google image search, and what's happened here is that I've still got the advanced search features that I selected previously, so I need to unselect them. So I can go back to any size, any type, and now I'm back to the original preset tools. So if I'm looking for the Google icon, what I might want to do is use this tool here and click on icon, and then that will only find for me icons that have been tagged with the word Google. I might want to, for example, just find line drawings of Google. Again, you can see that these have no relevance to the Google icon itself, but they have been tagged with the word Google, and they have been classed as line drawings. I'm just going to reset these tools by going down to the bottom and clicking Reset Tools. So again, what we can do is we can use these advanced search tools to narrow down our results of the images that we're trying to find. So there's some pretty cool features of the advanced search. The next thing that I want to show you is a really cool new feature of Google image search. What I'm going to do is I'm going to search for fish. And as luck would have it, this is the fish that I'm actually trying to find. This is called a clownfish. I'm going to select this fish. I'm going to click on full size image. And now I have the picture, I have the address of where the picture is on the World Wide Web. And I'm going to save this picture. Now you're going to be doing this in just a minute for your next activity. You're going to be finding a picture of either your favorite celebrity or your favorite car. And you're going to find a picture of your favorite celebrity or your favorite car, and you're going to save it to your computer. So I'm going to do that with this fish. Let's say, for example, I'm doing a project all about clownfish. So I'm going to right click on the image once I've gone to its URL. I'm going to save the image as, I'm going to save it on my desktop, and I'm going to save it as clownfish here and press save. You can see that the image is downloaded and that it has appeared on my desktop here. Now what I want to show you, this cool new feature, is let's say for example I am doing a project on clownfish, just like you're going to be doing a project on your favourite celebrity or your favourite car. Now I have a picture of a clownfish on my desktop. I'm going to go back to Google. I'm going to go back to Google Images like this, and what's really cool is that I can get this picture that's on my desktop, I can drag it into the search bar of Google Image Search, and what will happen is it will upload that file to the Google Image Search, and then it will search the web for images like this image. So for example, it's found out that it's a clownfish, it knows that. If I scroll down, it says visually similar images, so it searched the web for images that are similar to this one. So if I click on that, I now have these images that have been deemed to be similar to the image that I uploaded. And this is a really useful tool. One of the best examples I've seen of this tool being used is where a student has found an image, saved it on their computer, and then forgot where they found that image from. So they just uploaded the image to the Google Image Search, and it gave them the URL where they got it from. Let me just show you what I mean by that. A student of mine for the GCSE coursework had found this image and had used this image. If I just show it you, they had used this image in their coursework. What they then needed to do was to find out who owned this image, so they had to reference who owned this image, and the girl couldn't actually find where she found the image, so she did a search. She typed in, for example, in Google Images, something that she thought she would have typed in to find this image, which was websites, and she thought it would be on here, but she couldn't find it. So what we did is we said, right, well, let's go to Google Images and let's just drag this picture into the Google Image Search and see if Google can find it. And as luck would have it, if I scroll down here, look to visually similar images and click on this, this is the image that she found. If I go to the full size image, this is where she found that image from. And so it's a really nice tool to use if you've forgotten where you got a picture from. However, remember what your task is to do is you are to use the Google Image Search to first of all find a picture of your favorite celebrity or your favorite car. So I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to find a picture of my favorite car, which would be a Porsche 911. I find the picture that I want. So for example, I like this 2012 Porsche 911. Click on that image. Make sure that you go to the full size image. Now this one hasn't worked because when I clicked on that image, it didn't take me to the full size. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to find a different image. So I like the white ones. I like this one. I'm going to click on it. See full size image, which is 4 times larger than the original that I've just clicked on. Here we go. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go save image as. And save it as Porsche 911 on my desktop. Save. You can see it's downloaded. Then it appears here on my desktop. What I'm going to go and do now is go back to the Google Images, get this picture, drag it into my search, let Google see if they can find images that are similar. So scroll down, very similar images, and here we go. These are all images that are deemed to be similar to the one that I downloaded. And what you're going to do is, once you've got your original image and similar images, you're going to continue with your presentation that you've been working on, and create slide 10 of your presentation, which it should be, and you're going to do this. You're going to open up PowerPoint, go to your 10th slide in your search engine's presentation. For the title, Google Image Search. I'm then going to delete this box here, remove it by clicking on the edge of it and pressing backspace. I'm going to get my original Porsche 911 picture and put it into PowerPoint like that. I'm then going to go back to the similar images that I've found through my Google image search. I'm going to select some of the similar images, go to them full size. Again, this one hasn't worked, so I'm going to go back, maybe try another one. So for example, this blue one here. Right click, I'm going to copy the image, I'm going to go back into PowerPoint, I'm going to paste around here a similar image, and I'm going to put these around my large image like this. And what I want you to do is I want you to find 10 similar images and put those around your original. Once you've got your 10 similar images, I want you to insert a text box. So insert text box. I want you to label the main image original image. Maybe make it a little bit bigger by selecting it, changing the size. Maybe you change the color so it stands out a little bit. Put it in the center like that. So this is my original image, and then create another text box. And label these similar images. Again, maybe make this font a little bit smaller. Oops. Similar images. Put it in the middle. Change the color of it a little bit, like that. So this is my original image, and these, once I've got 10 pictures, are similar images that I found using a Google image search. Okay, and that is your task.